Hi, just a disclaimer about this video. It was actually originally made in 2021. I actually made it for a company that I was working with, and it was made originally to be a lead magnet. But since I had it on my laptop, I thought, well, why not share it? There's still some information in here that I think is quite valuable, especially for people who don't have any knowledge at all of marketing. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it and I hope it's useful. Goodbye.
Hi there, my name is Clodagh Burke. I just want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for downloading this video. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to increase traffic to your website. Tip number 1. Tip number 1 is to increase your website's visibility. There's multiple ways that you can do this. I'll give you an example. The very first one would be SEO, so search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is when people search on Google, you want your website to be one of the first websites to come up. How do you get your website at the top of a Google search? Well, Google always prioritizes websites based on quality and relevance to the search. And how it does that is it searches for keywords that the customer would search, and it would also search for a matching of those words in your website. So this is the thing that you really want. It's keyword research that you would need to do. Keyword research is understanding exactly what your clients would be searching to look for your business and ensuring that you have those exact keywords in your website. Making sure that your website is of good quality is the most important thing. Google will not prioritize websites if they're not of a good quality. So you want to make sure that your website has all the relevant information, it's accurate, and it is quality. You can also give images that are on your websites a descriptive text or code, and that would also help Google realize what that image is. So that's also handy to know. But yeah, definitely having good quality content on your website is key, as it's a priority over anything else. Also making sure that the titles on your headings match the content that's written underneath. SEM, so that's search engine marketing. So search engine marketing is paid advertisements. Now, paid advertisements are so great for ROI. Like if you think of the time when you would have to had printed out your advert and how much that would cost compared to now you can specifically tailor your ads to a specific audience, which is so vital. You can use display ads, which are ads that pop up on websites. There's Google ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, LinkedIn ads. There's so many options available. So what I would do or suggest doing is to pick one first and try out an ad there. And with ads, it's so amazing because you create your ad and you can change the image in the background, or you can change the text, and you can then test it out on Facebook, for example. You'll see how it works. You can test out another one with a different image and with different text, or just change one little thing about it and then see the results of that. And what it does is it gives you information about what does and doesn't work and what you need to focus on. And I know that with the ads, this is information that's vital, but it's also you need to actually do it. Action is key. Keyword research, SEO, SEM, all to increase your website's visibility. Email marketing. Email marketing is a great way to increase the awareness of your brand, but also have a list of people that you have that you can promote your products and services to. With email marketing, you need a way to capture people's emails. So you can create something called a lead magnet. Lead magnet is something that you create and give away for free in order for people to collect people's emails. When you have a list of emails, what you need to do is you need to send people good, valuable content. You don't want to be just sending people sales emails, because they're not going to like it and they're not going to want to open your emails if you're just constantly bombarding them with sales emails or marketing emails. So what you want to do is create good, valuable content. You want to create emails that people actually want to open.
Duh.
When you create those kind of emails, valuable emails, if you're a baker, you could do recipes, baking tips. If you are in the hair and beauty industry, you can do new beauty products. You can do a free review that you did on a beauty product. You can do your thoughts on a new foundation. The list is endless. You just need to be creative. Get your creative juices going, flowing, knowing that you can do whatever you want to. You need to create a lead magnet, capture people's emails. When you have a list of people's emails, that's when you then want to create valuable content that they want to open. Sending it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. It all depends on your business. It depends on your audience. You can try it out, trial and error, see what works. You can ask your customers how often they'd like to hear from you. I wouldn't do it too often. I wouldn't do too little because you don't want them to forget about you. You don't want it to be too much either. And then when you do have a course for sale, when you do have a product for sale, you'll have built this relationship with your customers where they know that all the emails that you've been giving them so far is of value, that when you do have something for sale, that it'll be a much easier buy and that they will be more likely to actually open and therefore buy your product and or service. Content marketing, as a business owner, you need to know who your target audience is. And what content marketing does is it provides valuable content for that market. So you need to provide on your own social media pages, create your own social media accounts. This is such a great way to increase brand awareness because it's free, and you need to create content that is of value to your specific targeted audience, your target market. What this does is it could build a following of people. When you provide valuable information, the probability of people following you and staying following you is very high. So it's very worthwhile, whatever platform you're using, that you post regularly on the different platforms. There are different amounts that you can post, and again, you can do trial and error. So with Facebook, then you can do 1 to 2 times a day, and there are also peak times with which you can do it. For yourself, you just need to do the research about whatever platform works best for you. First of all, where are your target audience? What platform are they using predominantly? That's the platform you need to be on, and that's the platform where you would post all of your valuable content. And then you just need to do your research to see, either by trial or error, or you could Google it, or you can look up the best times to post on Facebook, Instagram, and then do so. I know for Instagram, it is good to post about 4 times a day, and then also with the stories on top of that. But as you start out, I mean, there is no pressure to start off doing 4 posts a day. You could try doing 1 a day, or you could try doing 1 a week. Again, obviously, it depends on how much time you have allocated for it and whether or not you have a team to help you with your posts and with your content. Social media collaboration. So social media collaboration is honestly the fastest way to grow. It's class. You don't need to have a list of people. You can find somebody else who has a list of people, who has a following, who is a complementary business to yours. What you can do is you can reach out to them and you can ask them to promote your course, your product, your service to their followers. And what you can actually offer them is you can offer them, say now if you have a course for sale, you can offer them a certain amount of money per person that comes through them that buys your course. What that means is they just have to promote it, but they're more likely going to promote it if you're going to pay them commission for what you get. Plus, you wouldn't have those customers if it wasn't for them. So it's nice to give people commission. With social media collaboration, you don't just want to choose someone because they have a large following. You want to make sure that your values are aligned with their values and that it'll be beneficial to their audience. You want it to be a win-win-win where everybody's happy, where everybody wins, where the customer gets what they're looking for, where you get your customers, and where whoever helped you get your customers gets what they were looking for, which money, commission, or maybe you could do a shout out on each other's page. That also works really well. So depending on obviously your business, your industry, completely up to you how you want to do it, but social media collaboration is one of the fastest ways to grow. And why would you want to do it alone? It's so much more fun to do something together with people. You're not alone when you're growing your business. And I know at times for entrepreneurs and people, it feels like that, but when you can grow with people and when you can collab with people and when you can work with people, it feels better, it's more fun, and you grow way faster. Get other websites to work for you. I know it sounds great. It is great. Making other websites work for you. What does this mean? Using links. So links are basically when somebody mentions you on the website, they share a link to your page. So Backlinks and social media are a great way to promote your business, to build that brand awareness. When you have people mention you, quantity is great here. It's great because you have a larger scope with which your brand awareness is being shown to the world, but you want quality, not quantity. A really good way of doing this is you could send somebody a product. You could send many people products, or you could let someone use your service for free and then they could write reviews about you, or you could offer to do the same for someone else. These are all really, really, really good ways just to promote your business and to get your visibility out there. When your visibility goes up, you'll inevitably drive more traffic to your website and you'll inevitably get more sales. Hi guys, I just wanted to first of all, apologize because my final footage is very glitchy and just not up to scratch. So I really want to use what I have recorded, but it's just that I cannot edit it very well. So I'm going to actually use a photo and then I'm going to use the audio for tip number 3. And yeah, I just want to take this moment to say, again, I know my footage already, even up to now, has had a lot of glitches in it. I'm new to using After Effects and I'm new to using a green screen and I had a lot to learn. But also it just gives me an opportunity to emphasize the point that imperfect action always triumphs over no action. And so often we procrastinate and we think we're not good enough. We try to get things perfect before we attempt any action, and it just leads to stagnation. And clearly I can see throughout my video as well that there are lots of glitches that I definitely need to work on. But again, I'm grateful that this is my imperfect action. Web analytic tools. How do web analytic tools increase traffic to your website, you ask? They are great sources of information. They are so valuable. Google Analytics lets you know where your customers are coming from when they click on your website and what they do when they click on your website. You have web analytic tools that can show you exactly what content brought people to your website, what specific posts and content brought people to your website. That is so valuable. When you realize that when you post something on Tuesdays at 6 compared to when you post something on Wednesdays at 1, that the Tuesdays at 6 post brings more people to your website, you have so much valuable information. You know exactly where to hone your attention on, where to focus on. You know exactly what's working and what's not. And when you know what kind of post, what kind of content, maybe it's helpful content, maybe it's funny content. Of course, again, this is experimental. When you gain the knowledge from the web analytic tools, like you can just focus on the content that brings so much people to your website, and then traffic will increase exponentially because you're just focusing on what works. It's such an integral part of your business. With Google Analytics tools, you can actually place codes on certain parts of your website, and then you can actually know when a conversion is made, for example, with a sale, or when people put their emails into your email box to collect emails for your email marketing list. As well as that, we have social media management tools and monitoring tools, and what these tools can actually do is scour the internet to see where there's mentions of you and your competitors, and even what kind of themes are being talked about. It can allow you to also join in conversations and maybe think about joining social networks that you hadn't previously thought about if your businesses happen to be mentioned on maybe a different platform that you're not using. All this information is so valuable and something that gives you so much to work with, and it's just such an integral part of the growth of your business that to understand how to use them. And there's so many great tools out there, the analytic tools that can help you, and a lot of them are free as well, which is so handy. When you know exactly what is working and what's not, the sky is the limit. The sky isn't even the limit, it's past that, space. We're going to space, people. It just shows you what exactly you need to focus on and where you need to put your energy into, and it gives you a lot of information that you can work with. I know there's a lot of information here. I know that I've spoken about a lot tonight. I really, really, really hope from the bottom of my heart that it added value to your business. I hope that you can implement what you've learned, and I'm so grateful that you watched my video. You can do anything by yourself,
But what I found from my own personal experience is the fastest way that I've grown has always been through courses, through mentors, through coaching. And the reason that is because when it's so time consuming to do things alone, whereas when you have a community, when you have a group, when you have coaching, it gives you that much of a push. It saves you time and time and effort really, because you're being guided. And why not have help with it? Why not do it with a group of like-minded people who are eager to learn and eager to grow like you are, and have fun doing it, because this is meant to be fun. Thank you so much. I hope that this was valuable for you, and have a lovely day.
Bye.